Now, Deric had to get in on some of the storm action. He's in Sligo town speaking to some of the people affected by the winds.
Yes, Deric, how are you getting on this morning?
Yes, good morning team. Well, we are safe and sound, just to let you know that, but we are currently in the eye of the storm here. Storm Éowyn passes through into the northeastern corner of the island. The whole country affected, really, as you mentioned there, Elaine. 715,000 without power at the moment, and here in Sligo they're also badly affected. Local Councillor Marie Casserly is with us. Good morning to you, Marie.
Good morning, Deric. You're very welcome to Sligo.
Yeah, unfortunately these circumstances this morning not great at all out there.
No, and I'm just seeing there that there are 10,000 people or households without electricity at the minute. I see in Ballymote the mobile phone networks are down, electricity lines are down. I'm getting photos from people all over the county about trees down, bins out on roads blocked. So it's very, very serious. I've never seen anything like it, and I'm just hoping that everybody stays safe here now, and it will pass, and it'll pass hopefully here around lunchtime.
Now the emergency services will have a big role to play. They're out there at the moment, and they will continue to play a big part over the next couple of days.
They will, and I just have to pay credit, I suppose, to all the emergency services, that they're out. I know that the hospital staff have stayed locally in hotels. Anybody who couldn't, who had to drive any distance at all, they've stayed locally, so that's great. All the hospital staff are there as much as possible. The local authorities will be out once it's safe to do so as well. The ESB crews will be out. So look, it's the same. I think after the last couple of storms, people are fairly well prepared as well, and they know what to expect. They've stocked up at home as well. So I'd say for people, a lot of people wouldn't have had a lot of sleep last night because the winds were so strong. The windows, I'm getting reports of windows rattling and doors rattling, and I'd say people just to rest, take it easy, not to worry, and it will pass. And I suppose just to enjoy time with family as well today.
I know some people are actually terrified out there this morning.
They are,
aren't
absolutely, and over the past couple of days as well, people have been talking about it. And I think people don't like the snow and the frost, but they hate the wind, and they're afraid of roofs flying off sheds and the trampolines, and trees down. And I suppose trees that have been weakened over the past couple of years with the various storms, and they're getting stronger. Now we see even at the last storm that those trees have fallen down as well. So that's a worry. It is a genuine worry, and we see, as I said, from the photographs that I've got this morning, there's more trees are down, and that'll continue over the next couple of days as well.
Now, Marie, businesses are in trouble as well. A lot of them had to batten down the hatches last night. I met a couple out at Strandhill yesterday evening. I suppose this is a situation that is replicated not only here in the northwest but right across the country.
Yes, and I see that an awful lot of them have had put up their updates on social media as well, and saying that if it's safe to do so, they'll open at 3 or 4, and they're saying that they've have the staples in as well. So again, I'd say people are just waiting. People are at home. As soon as businesses are able to open again, they will open.
Let's talk about schools now. Obviously, under that status red, schools are out of action today. In fact, you're a school teacher yourself.
I am. I'm a school teacher in St Mary's College in Ballysadare in Sligo, and we knew from about Wednesday from the weather warnings that it was going to be a status red. So we prepared, all our students are well prepared. The homework and study for exam classes have been uploaded onto Teams. They've unfortunately got extra homework as well and study to do over the weekend. So I suppose everybody is prepared now. Again, the facility of Teams means that that there's great communication between schools and parents now as well. So I would just say again, for people to stay safe, I know to heed the weather warnings, not to go out particularly close to coast, to stay back, stay high and stay dry. The RNLI have been given warnings, the Coast Guards have been given warnings, so it's really important because, and we see them all, that every storm there's somebody going out for a swim or somebody diving into the water, and you're not only putting your own life in danger, but you're also putting the emergency services lives in danger as well. So please resist for today, and there'll be lots of time for that.
I mean, right here we're onto the Atlantic. We're talking Storm Force 10, violent Storm Force 11. So it's very, very powerful, very destructive.
It is. It's the wild Atlantic way this morning for sure. And again, we're just looking at the trees here. I'm just hoping that there's no major damage, and of course that nobody is injured. And over the next few days, people will be without electricity. I suppose just to wait and to keep updated on the local authority websites, the ESB websites. The ESB will have records of all the outages, all the lines that are down, but you can still report them as well. But they'll have staff out over the next few days to get us all back up and running again.
And Marie, I suppose the clean-up operation then, that's the focus once we get out of that red later on this afternoon.
Yes, and a lot, the council, the local authority, Sligo County Council and all the local authority staff will be out. They'll be cutting down, or they'll be clearing the roads. It's amazing when you see it. I get reports of, or if you report a tree and then half an hour later, let's say if the road is completely clear, there isn't a twig left on the road. So they are really good, I suppose, for the larger trees that cannot be moved, and if there's danger with the ESB lines, I know that the professional services will be out. So just to say to anybody not to touch, not to go near trees, not to go near lines, just report everything and they will be sorted.
Okay, Marie, thank you so much for braving the elements with me here this morning. Local Councillor Marie Casserly, and also to our cameraman Mark Armstrong for getting those shots with me earlier on this morning. We're safe and sound here in Sligo. Back to Dublin.